Hello and welcome back to Eurovoix Super Early Eurovision Predictions. I'm Alistair, and joining me on this episode to discuss how well they did, you probably know him through all the interviews on our YouTube channel. It's Neil in Brussels. Hello.
Hi, it is me, Neil, the face of Eurovoix.
It must feel weird being on this side of the interview.
Yeah, for once, I'm not doing the interview. It's quite refreshing.
So, just a quick question. Can you tell me anything exciting that's happened to you in the last year since you sent me this, which you had to pay €12.36 for the privilege?
I know that's, outside Schengen area stuff. Has anything exciting happened to me? Not much. I just took part in a theatre festival in the south of France where I performed an Arthurian-themed musical in several castles throughout the south of France.
Amazing. That's nothing small. That's very big. That's exciting.
It's just a normal thing for me.
Right, well, we're here for business. So as I say, you sent this to me. And if you can give me the magic words, we can begin business.
Well, Alistair, you're good to go.
Thank you very much. Okay, so the first question was, what will be the date of the grand final? And you said the 20th of May. So like pretty much everyone else, you were 1 week away.
Oh, darn.
Never mind. And number two, who will be the host city? Pick 3 cities in order. Do you remember what you said for this one?
Glasgow was the first choice.
It was.
I think I said Manchester as well.
You did.
And possibly Liverpool, but I'm not too sure.
It was London, unfortunately, in third.
Oh.
So nothing for Liverpool, unfortunately. Number 3, if your first city of choice is picked, what will be the arena? And you said the Hydro, which was very close, but sadly they went with Liverpool in the end. Number 4, pick 5 people you think could present the show. And you said Timur Mirovsnichenko, who was, of course, at the turquoise carpet. And
He wasn't, I met him.
Probably saw that. Yeah. Rylan, who was at the allocation draw. So well done. Graham Norton. AJ Adudu, who was also at the allocation draw. And I can't read that. Serhii Pretula. Who's that?
Oh, Serhii Pretula. He was he was a host of Vidbeer a few years back.
Right. Okay. I've learned so much from what everyone said on these ones. But yes, well done for that. Will Ukraine get an automatic space in the grand final? And like everyone else, you said yes.
I think that was the easiest question of all.
Easiest question of all, yeah. Number 6, what will happen with the heart in the logo? And you said half Ukrainian flag, half flag of host country, which of course was the UK. So you were half and half, so you were half right. Now, do you remember what you said for what will be the slogan for 2023?
Did I say united in music? Did I say united by music?
You didn't. You said glory to the music, so you got the music part. Then how many countries will compete? You said it would stay at 40 this year, so that was very close, but unfortunately I think it took everyone by surprise that there were quite a few pullouts this year. Number 9, predict 5 countries that will advance to the grand final. This always separates the wheat from the chaff. So you said, oh wow, you almost predicted the scoreboard. So you said Sweden, Finland, Greece, the Netherlands, and Portugal. So 3 out of 5. That's pretty good. No one's got 5 yet, so
that makes me feel slightly better about myself.
And it looks like you've fallen, unfortunately, under the same trap as a lot of people. So predict 5 countries that will not advance to the grand final. And you said Montenegro, which is true, but it doesn't count because they weren't there. You did say Georgia. You did also say North Macedonia, which, like Montenegro, is invalid. You did say San Marino, and then your final one was Austria. So you got 2 out of 5 there. I feel like the ones that don't qualify is so much harder to predict than the ones that do. So I'm not
Exactly.
surprised.
We didn't know that Edgar Allan Poe was coming from Austria at that point.
Well, I think it was Stephen that thought that Finland. He predicted that Finland weren't going to qualify. So
Ah,
just shows they're just country names at that point. There's no
yeah.
when there's no attachment. But which of the big 5 will do the best in the final? Do you remember what you said for this one?
Spain.
You did say Spain, but yes, unfortunately, it didn't quite work out as well as it did for them last year.
So in my
Um,
fantasy, it did though.
Yeah, I feel like that's a head scratcher for most people after the show. But the big question, we've only got 2 left. Which country will win in 2023? Do you remember what you said for this
Oh,
one?
I did remember this one, and I'm very happy that I did say it. It was Finland.
It was Finland. You just hit the post.
But they won the
And
public
the-
vote. Does that count?
Oh, kind of. You were in the perimeter of being correct, so we'll give you something for that, I'm sure. Number 13, and the final question: what slot number will the winner perform in? Do you remember what you said?
No idea.
Okay. Well, if you take the winning slot and double it, you would have been correct because you said 18 instead of 9.
Oh well.
Oh well, I feel like that's the one everyone's kind of stumbled by because they feel like they've got some kind of algorithm figured out, but there is just no algorithm for that at all. But Neil, those are all the questions. And are you ready to discover what your final score is?
Well, let's just get it out of the way.
Okay, so we've done the maths, and Neil, for the first time, I can tell you that out of 156 at the moment, we've got Jerry in the lead with 93 points, and Anthony at the bottom with 75 in 5th place. And I can tell you that you scored 78 points, so you're currently in 4th place out of the 6.
No, I didn't win. I'll get over it.
I feel like Ireland should be used to it at this point.
Don't go there. At least I have another country that's doing quite well for themselves. So, and we're in
Yes.
our redemption area to New Eurovision. So,
Of course, yeah, definitely. So hopefully that stays on track. And next year, I plant the seed. Next year, Ireland in the final.
that's all we want, really. At least we didn't come last in the semi-final this year.
Baby steps, baby steps.
Baby
Well,
steps.
Neil, thank you so much for joining us today on the Eurovoix Super Early Eurovision predictions, and I hope, fingers crossed, that you will join us when we do this all over again for Sweden 2024.
Thank you for having me, and I'll see you next year. Then I'll work on my psychic powers. Then, so I'll be even better
Well,
next year.
I'll leave you to that, so you better start training. Lovely. Thank you so much, Neil.
Thank you.